We always start out with a pattern. This knife is a little bit different in that we have to start with the antler shape and design the knife around that. Otherwise, the knife is designed as outlined in my folder tutorial. We have the same pivot point, lock bar, and blade shape and length. The pattern is cut out and glued to the steel. I use 3M 77 glue. The parts are then rough cut. Always leave extra. Here I'm using the file guide to file the lock on the blade and fitting the lock bar to the lock space. The roughed out parts are then glued just to check their fit. When fit together like this gives you an idea of what parts need significant amounts of work. After some refinement, you can see that the knife works. It opens, locks, and closes with a good click. Here I'm roughing out the pivot holes. I drill 1/8 inch pivot holes. Before drilling the holes in the bolsters are silver soldered to the liners. This keeps them in place. The pivot holes match each other so that they're in perfect alignment. The parts are lined out. The liners are filed to the contours of the antler. The liners and the bolsters are pattern filed and the antler shaped. To carve the goblin face, I felt I needed some practice. I pressed some polymer clay over the butt of the knife. This gave me a pattern that I could fill with plaster of Paris, and I could practice on the plaster of Paris replicas. I made several of these. Once I finalized the pattern, I used a Fordham tool to carve out the goblin face. Then assemble the knife, and here it is.